Guys, this is the outcome of the armhole princess style line. Can you see how beautiful it is? Just I and my gown. No brassiere is needed. Honestly, look at the back. See the way it's laying flat, no zipper bulge, and you can see the front as well fitted, the underbust well contoured, the sides, the armhole region, look at it, is laying so flat. No serious interfacing needed, just my wording and my hairstay together with my lining happening on my. Hi guys, we'll be altering this pattern to an armhole princess style line, and the sweetest part of this all of this thing is after this alteration, this outfit will be worn without a bra. So I'd advise you go see the foundational class on this channel, especially the half scale basic bodies if you can't draft your basic bodies, guys. So here with us we have the both back and front pattern, but I'll be starting from the front, guys. So before we go further, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Favor Daniela Ogundikpe of Arela Signature. You are welcome to class. Please do well to like, subscribe, and also share. You are welcome to class, guys. So this is the front pattern we are starting with now. The first thing we'll be doing right now, guys, is to locate the bust point. This is the bust point on the basic pattern. So I'm going to place my curve on the bust point, and from the bust point to the mid armhole here, and I'm going to be connecting it with a non too curvy curve. I've just done that, so I'll come out with 1.5 after connecting, and I'm going to be connecting another curve to that part now. See, do not forget to take note of the placement of my curve here. I just did that, and after connecting, guys, if you see the second line, I came out, so I'm coming out with 1.5. And now, guys, on this pattern I have my shoulder to bust points, to chest line, to under bust, and to waist. I have them there labeled, so I'm going to insert my under bust circumference, because I drafted this pattern making use of the bust and waist circumference. So I'm inserting my under bust divided by 2. So this that intake here, I'm supposed to replace it, but I won't be doing that. Instead, I'll just drop my under bust divided by 2. I'll use the ease that I have left there to tighten the under bust, guys, because after all of this I'm going to be adding my sewing allowance of 2.5 to it, so it will make up for the that intake here. So I'll be adding back, I'll be using the ease there, my under bust divided by 4, I got 7.25, so I have 1.5 left there. So I'll be dropping the 0.5 at the center front and 1 inch at the other part, just as you see me do. So now I'll be connecting with my curve. Please watch the placement of my curve. I'll be connecting it this way, and I will connect it again this way. So I'm going to be taking the dart legs down to the waist line now. So as you can see, yes, to the waistline. So after that, guys, if there is any form of pointy part at the bust point, all you need to do is to blend it to avoid every pointy part when you are done making your pattern. So now I just made sure I have my 1.5 there at the armhole, so I connected it to get a new armhole line, guys. So the next thing I'll be doing now, guys, on this pattern, you see, so if you are to add seam allowances, you add them now on the pattern, but I don't like doing that. I add my seam allowances on my fabric. So when I'm transferring it to the fabric, I'll be adding my seam allowance. So now, guys, we are to work on the neckline. This is a 3x3 neckline, guys, so I'm going to be altering it to 4x6, 6 for the depth and 4 for the width. So I made sure that I got my 4 correct and I connected it to the shoulder line. So with my curve, I'm going to be blending it, guys. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to tighten the shoulder to avoid every form of gaping at the shoulder line. I tighten it by 0.5, then connect it to the armhole tip, so shoulder tip rather. So I'm going to be tightening the neckline now. So I'll look for the midpoint on my neckline. I'll connect a straight line to my bust point for my neckline tightening to avoid every form of gaping. So I'll come out by 0.5 on both sides. You can do 0.25. I'll come out by 0.5 and I'll connect it like a dart. I'll make sure it terminates before it gets to the bust point. So I just did that now. Guys. That is for my neckline tightening. So while cutting it, I won't be cutting it exact there. I'll be cutting it and leaving some inches there. So I'll be able to close it very well when I blend it. So now to the back pattern, guys. So from that end point, guys, I'll be connecting a straight line or not too curvy line to my armhole, mid armhole point, my back, then I'll come out by 0.5 to avoid any form of shortage. I know we are not taking anything out of the armhole, but you need to come out at this point to avoid every shortage. So I will look at that point now, that end point, and I'm going to be blending it to avoid every form of curve. Then I will alternate my neckline. I will do 4 by 3.5 because yes, 4 inches width, 3.5 depth. So I'm going to be tightening the shoulder line to avoid any form of gap. And then I'll tighten it by 0.25 because it's the back neckline. As you can see, my bodice is the back, the waist tightening is there, everything is there. So if I'm to tighten my back neckline, I will connect a straight line to my chest line or my armhole line. Then I will tighten it because there is no bust at the back, but I won't be doing that. So guys, it's time for us to cut. Pay attention. I'll be cutting this part this way. Then I will close my bust point, my bust dart this way. If there's any curvy part, I'll blend it. So I cut to close my bust point here, and I've done that successfully. Close my bust dart rather, not bust point, and I'm going to continue cutting. So guys, please take note of how I'm cutting. You see, I cut some inches away from the neckline, and I'm going to close the gaping dart on the neckline. I just close it, guys. As you can see, I'm closing it. I hold it down with my sellotape, then blend the neckline, because when you close it, the neckline will alternate. So you blend it and I cut it off. So guys, so I'm going to be cutting the back now. So I'm cutting it out. I just remember that I didn't introduce my new armhole, so I did that and continue with my cutting, guys. So you can see our pattern is set. So I label my pattern and I try to make sure that the SF and SB aligns. See, so I'm transferring it now to the fabric. So I'll be adding I added a 2.5 inches on the SB and SF. Then every other part, neckline, every other part, I added 0.5 rather, including the zipper allowance. So I'll be cutting it out now, guys. See me cutting it out, and I assembled my this thing. It's time to cut the wording. Do not forget to cut your this thing first, your lining first. So I like cutting my wadding from my chest line to my under bust. So you see, from my chest line with my chalk, I will mark to my under bust. I make sure I make use of my pattern because I don't like my wadding getting into my seam allowances. Although while ironing, it is going to stretch to my seam allowance, but there is a way I work with it. So I cut the first one, I place it on the second one and cut. But this center front, I'm going to be cutting it on fold, guys. My chest line to my under bust. Do not forget, chest line to my under bust. So I'm cutting it on fold. So I'm done cutting it. So this is how I'm going to be fixing it when I get to my ironing table, guys. So I'm just showing you how I'll be ironing it to my lining, because I iron my all of my stay to my lining. I don't do my stay on my fashion fabric. So here we are to sew the outfit. This is my center back. I'm going to be joining one part for you to see from down. Please do not forget, from the down part, and I'll be joining the second side of the camera, guys. So this is the center, the back pattern. So I'm going to be joining the linings the same way, and I'm going to be notching it so that when I take it to the ironing table, it will lay flat. This is the front. I will join one part and I will do the other part of the camera. After the joining, please do not forget to notch the under bust area. It's very, very important, so it will lay flat for you. So I'll be joining the lining pieces here, but I'll join the fashion fabric of the camera the same way I joined the lining pieces here. Do not forget. So you see the outcome. You see the outcome. See how copy it is. See the way it is, standing. So without being told, this will be worn without a bra, guys. So I'm done joining everything together. I took it to the ironing table. I press open every stitch. Now I'm joining both the fashion fabric and the lining together. On the neckline, I'll be joining it. On by the sides, I'll be joining them. Then I will turn it open. Do not forget to notch the neckline, please, so when you get to iron it, it will lay flat for you. I already introduced my hemming gum on the neckline, so I've joined the both sides and neckline. See that I'm turning it open right now to the right side. See the effect it's giving me without ironing it. So I'll be doing same to the back. Join it on the neckline. I've introduced my hemming gum too, and also by the side and at the at the CS sides and the zipper allowance, guys. So I just joined everything now. I turned it out. I'll be taking them to the ironing table. I'll press open every seam. So this is the outcome, guys. This is the outcome. So here I have my sleeves. I have the back and the front together. See the inside of it. See how it's looking. Those are my sleeves. And I have a straight fabric for the down part. I'm going to be doing my pleating. I'll be doing my pleating or my gather. So at the end of it all, this will be the outcome of the gown, guys. So if you've not subscribed, do not forget to subscribe, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you get to be notified whenever we upload a new video, guys. So this is how it's going